Welcome back to Why Gaming. Today we're going to be diving into the highly anticipated Grounded 2, the sequel to Obsidian Entertainment's hit survival game that shrunk us down to the size of ants and threw us into a backyard full of danger and wonder. Whether or not you're a veteran of the series or a newcomer, this video will go over everything that you need to know about Grounded 2, the platforms it's available, new gameplay mechanics, the story, and a little bit of lore over the background of the game. So make sure you subscribe to the channel, drop a like on the video, and stick around for all things Grounded 2. Now for those that are new to the series, Grounded is a survival adventure game which sees you playing as a kid shrunk down to the size of an insect, navigating a massive backyard filled with bugs, resources, and mysteries. Ground 2 is going to build on that, but instead of focusing on that backyard, it's going to be bigger, bolder, and include tons of things that the original did. Obsidian Entertainment, known for several RPGs like Outer Worlds, Pillars of Eternity, are back with their brand new storytelling and creative gameplay, but this time the backyard is on a whole new level. The game promises a richer narrative, larger mechanics, and a world that feels more alive. Now, where can you play Grounded 2? It has been confirmed to be releasing on Xbox XS, PlayStation 5, Nintendo, PC, and the Microsoft Store on PC as well. Cross-platform will also be supported, so you will be able to team up with friends no matter what they're on. Now, another great thing about this game is launching tomorrow. It is on Xbox Game Pass. So if you do want to check it out without actually chunking down a bunch of money, you can do that for free if you have Game Pass. Now, there's several additions, but it's retailing at around $39. Now, when it comes to the price, we don't actually have any news on that yet, but it is an early access title, so I do think, and they've obviously got form for making this game and similar games and releasing in a pretty good condition upon early access. I do think it's going to be around about £20 to £30. Not 100% sure if that's going to be right. It might even be cheaper. It might be more expensive. But I'd say 20 to 30 quid for that first part. Currently, there's no pre-orders or special editions or anything like that. So how it's going to go down, the price, not 100% sure. All of that is up in the air until the game launches tomorrow. But like I say, I do think it's going to be between 20 to 30 pounds. Now, when it comes to the story of Grounded 2, it does trail off a little bit from the first one, obviously with a brand new setting. You are now in the park. The story of Grounded 2 picks up 2 years after the events of the original game, still playing as one of the original shrunk down teens. But this time, things have evolved. The corporation Ominent has introduced experimental tech that's mutating the environment, and there's going to be new biomes like the swampy pond, the desert under the sandbox, and even a frozen ice patch near the deserted ice cream cart. Your mission is to simply uncover the secrets and find a way to grow back to normal size and survive the increasing hostilities inside the park. The team have said that this is going to be much more narrative driven, with more voiced cutscenes that impact how your relationships with other characters develop. The RPG roots are going to be coming through a bit more in this one than what they were originally in the first game. Now, something that I'm finding really cool and something that is going to be brilliant as opposed to the first game. Now, the first game was good, but they've expanded on so many of those core mechanics. Especially if you're a solo player, things are going to be a lot easier than what they were the first time round. Because we have new things like mounts. As well as mounts, we've got dynamic weather and seasons, with rainstorms that can flood certain areas, making navigation a little bit more difficult. Heat may dry up certain resources, forcing you to adapt, with the seasons changing slightly over time. Whether that's going to be in the early access version, not 100% sure, but that's something that's rumoured to be coming into the game. If it's there at the start, I will be quite surprised. Now, another thing is creature taming. I do believe that this will be there right from the beginning. They haven't said that it won't, but now you'll be able to befriend certain bugs like the aphids and ladybugs that can help you in combat. You'll be able to have the ants at the beginning as well as the spiders. Other things will come in later down the line. Now, the ants are great because they can have soldiers with them as well. So for one mount, you can have 2 soldier ants alongside you. Now, these mounts are great when it comes to building. If you want to go out and fight other enemies, you are going to need the spiders for that. There's also going to be a beetle mount that you can have later down the line and zip across the backyard faster. Whether that thing's going to fly all the way across, not 100% sure. From the trailers and footage that we have seen, things do seem to be just those 2 ground-based mounts. So the spider and the Ant. What comes in the future, not 100% sure, but I'm quite excited to see it. Now, the building in the game has also been overhauled. You'll now be able to create multi-level bases with elevators, zip lines, and a new modular crafting system that lets you customize your weapons and armor with unique perks. You'll be able to add venom-coated blades to your spears for extra damage, as well as adding venom to certain melee weapons to give you a bit more of a hit against some of those bigger dudes. Combat as well does look a lot better in these trailers that we've seen so far. There's also new weapons with range attacks like the slingshot and a spider silk lasso to trap enemies. And obviously co-op is also coming back with up to 4 players. Now there's apparently a PvP arena mode coming as well. I'm not 100% sure whether that's going to be coming in the early access phase, but it does look that is something coming to the game at a later date. You'll be able to battle with other survivors in the Colosseum of the park. How that's going to go down, not 100% sure. Whether it's just a rumour, still, I've not been able to validate that one, but I do think this is something that would be quite cool. There is obviously up to 4-player co-op, which is cross-compatible, so you can play with friends, build an awesome base, and have a whole bunch of mounts and buggies running around. How that's going to work with stability issues and performance, not 100% sure. But the team have said that the graphics and accessibility and performance of the game is a massive step up from the original. Going right off the beginning of the game, this is going to be in a much better state than Grounded 1 was at that first release. They're using Unreal Engine 5, delivering stunning lighting, new detailed textures, and realistic bug animations. They have said that performance mode we will be able to do 60 FPS of 1440, and with quality mode 4K at 30 FPS. The Switch version will be running at a solid 30 FPS, optimized for portability. Now, accessibility is also a big focus, so they're going to include things like colorblind modes, text-to-speech options, and I'd assume they may even add an accessibility item to turn the spiders off so they don't look as goddamn scary. Because in the first game, those things were terrifying, and just seeing them around was not pretty. I didn't like it. It was terrifying. Now, when it comes to the community and the future of the game, past that initial launch date, the Grounded community was massive in that original game. But when this one launches, they think it could be even bigger. They're going to continue with their creation showcases. How early on that's going to go, not 100% sure. But with the new blueprint building system allowing you to copy certain blueprints and give them to other players, that is going to be quite cool. Now, they have released a very loose Year 1 roadmap, with things like a paid DLC being planned for 2026, new biomes, bugs, and story missions coming out through the end of 2025. There's not really too much about the future of the game, but we'll have to see what state it is in when it launches tomorrow. I'm hoping there's some good stuff in there and it's ready to go with a substantial amount of content. But on that front, we will just have to wait and see. And for that is everything that you will need to know about Grounded 2. New biomes, new mechanics, loads and loads of awesome new stuff coming to the game. Are you excited for Grounded 2? Would you like to see more content? If you would, make sure you subscribe to the channel, drop a like on the video, and stick around for much more Grounded content. We'll have videos available all week going over Grounded. We're going to do tips, tricks, all of that good stuff. And we're going to start that tomorrow when the game launches on the 29th of July, 2025. For today, though, we are going to wrap that one up there. I've been Wired. You guys have been awesome. Massive thank you for watching. And we'll see you very soon with some more Grounded.